All right. And hypothetically, if this thing doesn't sell in the next 30 or 45 days, are you guys going to look at other options to maybe get it sold?
Yeah, we've discussed that. Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So if we did, we would probably, if we were to do another option, well, I'm sure we would look to interview,
Agents and all.
agents and
Yeah.
see what.
Dream big, work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with good people.
All right, guys, here we go. I had a new FSBO hit my market, and look, here's the thing. Once you get through the existing FSBOs in your market, chances are you're going to get one or two a day if you're lucky, right? If you're really lucky, you'll get one or two a day. And so we got to make the most out of these one or two a day that are hitting our market so that we can get as much footing in this industry as possible. So I'm going to call this FSBO. I only have one to call. And it is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath listed for $295K. It's about 1,700 square feet. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at here on this FSBO. So as you can see, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,654 square feet. Nice looking house. It's in a very nice neighborhood. I'm surprised it's only a 2-bedroom. Most of these have a frog over the garage, right? And most of these in this neighborhood are 3-bedroom homes. So maybe it only has a 2-bedroom septic system in it. Not sure. But if you look, all the rooms are vacant. We love that, right? That shows dedication to selling the home because nobody's living there. You can see it's got a cute little blue shed in the back. It's actually this blue house. This is kind of a strange angle because you're not sure what you're looking at here, but it's this blue house on the left of this photo. But you can see it looks like a nice house. It looks like it needs some updating inside, some paint. Maybe it was a rental, and they are selling it as is. So who knows if there's any issues with it or whatnot. It's got a little fireplace in here. I'm seeing tile floor entryway. I don't know, not a lot of photos, but they're not bad photos, really. I mean, they're showing the house, which is, all you can do. So let's stop this. And I'm going to drop that down. And we're going to pull up the listing. This house is located in Fairway Estates, Elizabeth City, convenient to shopping, medical facilities, restaurants, and activities. Cute house and great location. At the golf course, 2-bedroom, 2.5 baths, large open design, 2 fireplaces. All appliances convey, roof, heat pump, most appliances fairly new, backyard patio with large wooded corner lot, quiet neighborhood. Owners were non-smokers, did not have pets. There's a matching shed in the back. House is being sold as is. Contact us for a visit. It is a out-of-state number, but it's Virginia, and it's a number that, they potentially, even though it's an out-of-state number, we're in North Carolina, it could just be 30 minutes away, 45 minutes away. So I don't expect this is going to be one that is, multiple states away. I should be able to meet this person. So let's see what they have to say. It's still morning. I always look at the time because I don't want to start the conversation off wrong. I don't want to say good afternoon if it's still morning or vice versa. All right. Love making these phone calls. You never know what you're going to get, right? This is a cute house, and I'm dying to hear what's going on with it. What's going on with the 2 bedrooms? You don't see that. Does it have a frog? Let's see here.
Bobby Davis.
Hey, Bobby, my name's Shane. I'm a local real estate agent. I see you got a property for sale by owner over there on Fairway Terrace in Elizabeth City. Is that right?
That's correct.
Awesome. Awesome. Can I ask you a couple of questions about it?
Sure.
Great. One, I guess first and foremost, are you guys open to working with the buyer's agent if the offer made sense?
Well, what do you mean by working with a buyer's agent?
So if somebody had a buyer in tow and it was a good offer, would you work with that agent to get the house sold, or are you strictly for sale by owner, like you're not working with any agents?
Well, when you say work with an agent, you talking about offering some sort of commission? Or
Commission,
something?
yes, sir.
Possibly. Yeah, I mean, it
Okay.
depends on what it is. I've got
It would, yeah.
the rules have changed a little bit. That's what the offer would be as well. So, but yeah,
For
we're not
sure.
opposed to that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, is this a rental place? It looks like it's vacant.
No.
Okay.
It's my in-laws' house. They've passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But that happens all the time. As you
It
know.
does. It does. Okay, so it says 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Does it have a frog? Or is it like
No,
strictly
no,
a 2 bedroom house?
Strictly 2 bedrooms the way it was built. There is a front room. I don't know if you're there or you looked at the pictures, but there's a chimney in the front of the house. That's
Yep.
in a sort
Looking
of
at it right now.
A den area. It does have a closet in it, so I
Okay.
guess it could meet the definition of a bedroom. But it's really a 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Really is what it is.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And the half bath is also off of that front room that I'm describing to you.
Okay. Okay. Now the description here, I'm looking at the Zillow listing. It says fairly new roof, heat pump, and most appliances. How long ago was the roof done? Do you know?
About 5 or 6 years ago. I don't recall exactly when it was reshingled.
Okay.
The heat pump is less than 3 years, or right at 3 years old. Dishwasher also right at 3 years old. Same for the refrigerator. The stove is original. Hey, can you hold on just a second?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm sorry for that.
No, you're good. You're good. What do you do?
Well, I work for a consulting firm in Virginia
Gotcha.
Beach and also manage a commercial building. So
Nice. Nice. Good
So I'm
stuff.
sorry, we were
We were on bedrooms, we were on
appliances.
appliances and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, refrigerators right at about 3 years old. I'll tell you about the dishwasher, the heat pump. The stove is original. Trash compactor is original. It all works.
Okay.
It's a microwave / convection over top of the stove. That's original as well.
Okay.
Washer and dryer. They're not 3 years old, maybe 4 or 5,
Yeah.
and all that stuff would convey. We don't have any need for it.
Right.
So we would, like I said, all that would go.
Now, on the listing, you say as is. Are there any known problems? Do you know of anything that's in disrepair or, hadn't been maintained?
Really call it disrepair. The flooring, except for that front room, the flooring is all original carpet. It's Berber carpet. It's getting on to be 30 years old pretty soon. And the linoleum sheet vinyl in the kitchen, and it's really worn.
I got you.
Old.
Yeah.
But they were. I did, as you probably noticed. I put in the ad that they didn't have pets and they were non-smokers. So it's just aged.
Right.
It's not. I can't figure the right word. They didn't destroy anything or anything like that. It's just.
Right.
It's just age. And Berber's not even. I don't even know if you can buy Berber carpet anymore. So, and it's a real light color.
Yeah.
So everything, dirt shows. And
Right.
I've tried to clean it once before, and I thought, I'm not going to do that because we don't know what people want nowadays. Right?
Exactly.
Everybody's into laminate flooring and that kind of stuff. So now there is a little bit of ceramic tile when you first come in the front door. There's
I see that.
foyer area. That's right. That's in the picture.
Yeah.
The bathrooms, well, the 2 full baths, all their vinyl is like perfect, but of course it may not be the right style for people.
Right.
And then the vinyl in the half bath, that half bath is right off the kitchen. So it's all that same sheet vinyl that's in that area.
Gotcha.
There is
is that like a sunroom or something off the kitchen that I'm looking at here?
Yeah. It's original to the house though. It was built that way. And we had originally, I had this brilliant idea that I'll pull the carpet up and people can see, can visualize better. And then I thought, no, after I pulled that room up, I said, I'm not doing that at this house. So that's why there's no carpet in there.
Gotcha. Now, is that heating and air in that room or is that?
It is not conditioned.
Okay. Gotcha.
It does have sliding double door. So it's not that big where it wouldn't be naturally conditioned probably with the rest of the house. It does have a ceiling fan in it. And as you saw, the windows. But in terms of any other repair, not that I don't think there's anything. In fact, the only thing really that I've done, replaced the garbage disposal.
Okay.
And that was original to the house, and so I tried to get it to work and it wouldn't work. I just replaced it. It'd be cheap enough to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. I see a couple of fireplaces. Are both of those gas log fireplaces?
They are. Then
And
on
they-
the side of the house, there's a external above ground tank.
Gotcha.
It's not a 500-gallon tank, but I don't know, 50-gallon, 100-gallon maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Got it.
I didn't think to take a picture of that. That's on the same side of the house as a heat pump. If you're looking at the house, with your face in the house, it's on the left.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. I'm kind of looking through these photos, see if there's any
Yeah.
other questions I might have. Let me do this. I'd like to send you over my resume so you can meet me on paper. What's a good email for you?
At gmail.com.
All right. And hypothetically, if this thing doesn't sell in the next 30 or 45 days, are you guys going to look at other options to maybe get it sold?
Yeah, we've discussed that. Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So if we did, we would probably, if we were to do another option, I'm sure we would look to interview,
Agents and
more
all.
agents and
Yeah.
see what, because again, I know that whole commission thing is changed, and I don't even know where that sits with most people nowadays. So.
Well, it has, but here's kind of my take on it. If we don't, and just to kind of give you a background, last year I was ranked number 10 out of 2,000 agents in the MLS, and the only thing that I proactively go after as far as leads are expired properties where the other agent was not able to give their client a big win, and for sale by owner properties where probably just through lack of exposure, they're not able to find a buyer for the property. And so I come in through my marketing and whatnot and figure out a way to get the property sold. And I do it at a pretty high level, higher than 99.9% of the other agents in the area. But my personal take on it, and right now I have 18 listings. I've got 10 of those under contract, and I'm in a multiple offer situation with another one. So I have a lot of success working with other agents in the area to get these properties sold. In addition to, I'm part of a national brokerage. And so I push a lot of my marketing to New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts, because those 4 states are sending us quite a few people, mostly cash buyers, and they come down and, they can sell their property up there for a lot more, and they get a lot more property for their money down here. So I end up doing probably 30% of my sales are those transplants from the other states down here. But my take on the commission thing is real simple, really. If we don't offer a buyer agent commission, well, then the buyers are going to have to pay it. And we're going to have to back that amount out of the purchase price of the house, because when the house was originally bought, that was factored in. All of the comps that we're looking at right this moment have the buyer agent commission factored in as well. So we're not really making any more money on the house, right? Because that has to sort of be reversed out, because now the buyer's having to come out of pocket to cover that. And then what we're doing at the same time by not offering it is, if you've got an agent and they have, let's say, 2 or 3 buyers that are looking for, whatever, wherever, and they pull 3 houses, one of them is not offering buyer agent commission and 2 of them are, well, they're not necessarily supposed to steer their clients, but they're going to make their clients very aware of the fact that they're going to have to come out of pocket for, let's say, $10,000 to cover the buyer agent commission on house number 1, but house number 2 and 3 are covered by the seller. So while we're not really saving any money by doing it, we're also pushing away the agents and the potential buyers. And what we want to be really careful for is that we don't have a property that hits the market and sits there for any period of time, if possible, because once they get 60, 70, 80 days on them plus, well, then they get stigmatized, and the offers coming in are naturally going to be a lot lower, because everybody assumes, since it's been on the market that long, that there's something wrong with it and that the sellers are desperate. And so we end up losing equity on the backside. Now, that's not to say that I don't take listings where we're not offering a buyer agent commission. It's just the mindset of, what that entails and what it does for us, the benefits and deficits of it.
Right.
So,
but we weren't originally planning to go to for sale by owner, but then when they were building the 2 houses right across the street,
yeah,
we thought we'd just throw a sign up to see what kind of interest.
Yeah.
We figured there'd be a lot of people in the area, and there has been quite a bit.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And
Definitely.
you've probably already looked at, what those two new houses sold for, and then the one right next to it, which is Caddy Corner. They
Yep.
also within the last 12 months, and I don't remember exactly what each one was, but 500,000 I know for at least one of them.
Right.
And I know they're different houses.
They are. They're much
Larger square
newer.
footage.
They're bigger square footage, more bedrooms, that kind of thing. But it's still a comp. We just reverse out.
Right.
We accommodate the age of this home. We accommodate the less number of bedrooms and whatever, and
Yeah.
do our factoring. But it's still great for you guys because having those in the neighborhood boosts property values.
Right.
And property values are already at all-time highs, even with high interest rates. But the interesting thing is interest rates just dipped down a little bit week before last, and the Fed announced more rate reductions. Lo and behold, we've got an election coming up. And so, we're magically in a much better position now to reduce the rates, make everybody feel good about the last 6 months and not what happened in the 3.5 years prior. But it is what it is. I think all of them do it. Every election year, the rates come down because whoever's in power at the time wants, people liking them.
Right.
So, but yeah, when we get off here, I'm going to send you over my resume so you can meet me on paper. I'm actually going to be out that way for a closing on Thursday at 1. Would it be possible maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening on Thursday to meet you guys, drop off some paperwork to help you sell it on your own and get a quick look at the place?
Unfortunately, no. I still work a couple days a week, and Thursday is one of the days that I work. And I'm usually in here at Virginia Beach at least till 5:30.
Gotcha.
So for me to get up there, it would be much later in the day.
No, that makes perfect sense. What's Friday look for you?
Yeah, Friday. I should be able to do Friday. Now, my wife is the executor of the estate.
Yes, sir.
So it's she is on. She has plans, and she'll be in Outer Banks starting Friday. So I wouldn't expect her necessarily to be able to come out, but I can certainly do it and get you in the house and look around and answer any questions if you're comfortable with that.
Sounds good. We'll plan on Friday. I'll pencil you in for late afternoon. Does that work for you?
No, actually, I'd prefer to do it earlier in the day.
We can.
I've got a lot of stuff I need to do. I mean,
I'm pretty wide open on Friday, so we could do like 10 o'clock in the morning if that works for you.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Sounds good.
Put that in the email that you send me so I'll remember, because I'm not at my desk right now.
I will, sir. And I'll also reach out to you Thursday, either text you or call you and just make sure we're still good. And if not, I got a big fat pencil eraser on the end of this pencil. I can move it to something that makes more sense.
Sure. Okay.
Awesome. Well, Bobby, it was good meeting you. What was your last name again? I know you said it at the outset, but I only caught Bobby.
Yeah. Davis.
Davis. Awesome. All right, Mr. Davis, you will be getting an email from me in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, bud.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Bye. All right, guys, I don't know how much easier that gets. I say this over and over and over again on these videos, right? All we have to do is pick up the phone and call people. This is a brand new FSBO that just hit. And now I've got an appointment for, today's Tuesday, I got an appointment for Friday to go out there, meet this guy, drop off some paperwork, help him sell it on his own, get a quick look at the place. We'll chat a little bit. He's already said, now, if you are already taking my one-on-one coaching, then you know my 5 non-negotiables, right? You heard me hit each one of my 5 non-negotiables here. You heard when I said, hypothetically, if the property doesn't sell in the next 30 or 45 days, you can look at other options. And he said, yeah, we're going to start interviewing agents. Meaning, I don't have an agent right now. I do not have an agent, and I will be picking an agent in 30, 45 days. Well, guess what? You get to pick an agent on Friday. We're not going to wait 30 or 45 days. We're going to get in there. We're going to put our best foot forward. We're going to, see the place, meet the person. Now, we're not going to get to meet the wife at the same time, but that's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we need to, but getting in front of them, we don't close on the phone. We build rapport on the phone and we set appointments. And I built a lot of rapport on the phone, and I gave a lot of details. I'm talking about the interest rates. I'm talking about, what's coming with the interest rate, with the Fed announcing is going to, lower the rates. We talked a good bit because, see, he said, if you remember, he said something about, well, I'm not sure how the new change in the law is going to affect things. Well, I went ahead and made my pitch for we need to still offer buyer agent commission. I'm not going to come in there and say that I'll just do it for 2.5%. Let's just do that, make the buyers pay their own commission. I'd rather not get in that position if I can help it. But I also followed up my pitch for why we should offer a buyer agent commission. I followed that up with, I'm not opposed to not offering it. I will take a listing with a buyer agent commission not offered, but I think it's a mistake. And this is why. All of this that I just said is why I think it's a mistake to not offer that buyer agent commission, right? And to put ourselves in this position where buyer agents don't want to work with us because there's no commission offered and they're going to have to go ask their buyer. So here's a great case. It's going to be a short video. We're just going to plug it right onto YouTube. You guys get to see this is all you have to do. I make one call. I fill out my data sheet before making the call. I make one call. I get one appointment. Happens all the time. I have agents come in for my coaching and they're like, hey, can you make a call? Sure. I make a call and set an appointment. They're like, holy cow, it's just that easy. It's happening exactly how you said it happens, right? As far as what they're going to say, what you're going to say, then what they're going to say. And then like, this is the easiest way to knock this stuff out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to talk to me about one-on-one coaching, getting you guys in here doing exactly what I'm doing, making one call, getting one appointment, going on those appointments, knocking them out of the park. If you want to take advantage of that one-on-one coaching, book a call on my Calendly link in the description below. It's going to be a Zoom call and we'll chop it up. We'll talk about, what that looks like and see if it's something that you want to take advantage of. If you're thinking about a brokerage swap, I've got 50 agents on my team. I'm in 28 different states. My team is selling a ton of real estate. They get me full-time for free, as many one-hour sessions one-on-one as they want. All they have to do is call me and tell me what days they want it or catch me in here. I'm in this Zoom room that I'm recording this on 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. Catch me in here and we'll go one-on-one and really get you operating at the highest possible level. And here's something to think about. I pay nothing for these leads. Not one penny do I pay for these leads. I get them right off Zillow. I call them. I use my personality and my techniques to go from a phone call to a listing. And then I sell those bad boys. I have no ad spend, right? So if you want to do this, if you're tired of paying Zillow thousands and thousands of dollars a month for leads that might convert, might not, book a call on my Calendly. We'll go over it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one.
Whenever you feel like quitting, just remember why you started. Nobody said it was going to be easy. They just promised it would be worth it.